Hey love bugs, it's Roslynn back one more again. I hope everybody is doing blessed. I'm doing blessed and highly favored, and definitely hope the same for you. And if this is your first time stopping by my channel, much love to you and welcome. And to my returning subs, my growing extended beautiful family. As always, thank you so much for the love and support. It's truly appreciated. So with that being said, much love to all. Namaste, love and blessings, love and light, and many blessings are definitely coming your way. And if you have been watching my videos for a while and have not already, please like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell at the bottom so you know when I'm about to upload my next video. Also, if you're comfortable enough, drop a line or two. I would love the chance to get to know you as much as you're getting to know me, even if it's about the positive feedback to the content of my video or you're telling me about your empathic gift. And if you feel like the videos give good vibes, you would love to share with a loved one, family, or a friend, or even a fellow empath that may go through trying times and just need spiritual guidance or just confirmation, validation towards life path, or even soul purposes, please go ahead and share. And while you're at it, give it a thumbs up, like, and also share on the social media favorites wherever you see fit. As always, thank you so much for the love and support. It's truly appreciated, and I hope you're able to resonate with the content of my video. And the video I'm doing today is called Twin Flame 101, Heyokas, the power of the truth hits different when you realize it's not holding us back, but actually guiding us towards the unexpected. And it's true. A lot of times we feel like the things that we stay focused on, it's all about how we choose to see it. And a lot of times it's hard for us to be able to see the truth if we're still in our our incubation stage, if we're still dealing with wounds, trauma, allowing ourselves to still hold on to burdens for other people hurting us, or we still feel we're beating ourselves up for the things that we can't change or the things that we have placed harm on other people, and it's always reminding towards us to make sure, never to hold shame or discuss with yourself or even other people. We can't, it's hard to do that, even when it's like they're projecting their pain onto us, but we have to understand right now, everything is like really heavy, especially after that 12/12 portal. And it was just like a few days ago, what was it? The lunar eclipse and the new moon. On top of that, now the moon of Gemini is coming up. So it's just like very, very, very powerful energy. You have to understand it. We're like a few weeks from the end of the year. So everything is really, going through, with us, if you're being the ones that have been allowing yourself to go through the motions of healing, there's so many different things that's coming up, childhood trauma, toxic cycle memories that is very toxic. If you have any issues with different people that you have never, you have unresolved business with them, or just certain things that is just left in the air, they're already telling you, it's time to make peace with those things. If it's coming up, it's trying to allow you to know these are no longer needed. And also these situations has to be put to rest. These things happen to teach you lessons about yourself, the choices we made, the people that we bring into our lives, the red flags that, brought towards certain things that was very hurtful, deceptive, all those different things. And these are the things that really guides us towards that next, that next level. And it's just like a lot of times we can, get in our mode. Like if we, there's a lot of people, even I've said it, a while back, but, I hear a lot of people also say, it's like, Roz, I had these people in my life and, and it was like somebody I thought I could trust, and, just telling them my thoughts about different things that I wanted to, put into fusion for myself. And it was just the energy, they really blocked my blessings. And I said, we have to really understand. It's always best to not be that type of vibe. And I had to learn from myself for that. Be very careful about what you talk about that has not came into line. If these are certain things that, you have to understand, universe and God give you visions that nobody else sees. And it was like, I put a video short up with Steve Harvey today. And it's like the biggest dream killer is to tell it to the small-minded folks, because people will put that energy, why can't that be me? And don't realize where you have lost motivation. motivation for it, or you're just really trying to understand why certain things didn't come to pass, or things just it just you lost interest in it. And it's all because, a lot of times people are in our lives don't always have the best interest for ourselves. There's a lot of different things that's coming up in the world where people are cloaking. It's really cloaking, and it's just like you right now you have purged out a lot to where you're really having to be very selective about different things that you choose to bring into your life. There's people actually there that's in your corner, is supposed to be with you, guiding towards that journey, but there's also people that are bringing harsh lessons to apply towards that journey, and it's just like, and it can be very crazy and chaotic, and there's a lot of different things that's coming into your life where it's not coming into your life, but it's been there for a while and it's giving you certain insights. Like if you start saying a certain person, like if you ask, hey, universe, can I get a clarification about different people I need to block out my life? Can you either show me a name, an image, or a memory for that person? So it's just like, it could be an interaction that you had. It could either come up with a name or the picture of that person, or it could be something that you stumble upon and you see a person that's in your life. You don't know what conversations has been, discussed without you being there. You don't know what kind of moves these folks was making. You don't know what things that they were plotting into your life. There's a lot of blessings where, universe and your guides and ancestors will come in and tell you different things on what you need to do, what you're being protected for. Because a lot of times it's like when you're open, there are certain things that needs that free will that you have to ask for assistance for, because it's like our spiritual protectors, our spiritual enforcements is always there watching us, nurturing us, even if it feels like they're not at times, but they are. But there's only times where they really step in, like before you can really understand what's taken into place. Like, hey, I need you to do that, this, that, and the third, and they will assist you on what you need to, get out the way before it wrecks you in the worst kind of way, or endanger your health, or endanger you as a person. And so these different things is coming up to you, and it's just like, with everything that went through those intense changes, this is just the beginning. And it is bringing up a lot of your power that you had to recognize within yourself. It's giving you visions, like I said, that nobody else sees. There's different creativity that is unfolding that wants you to take place. But it's like when they say it's in that incubation stage, you have to be able to keep that to yourself. A lot of things is not meant to be shared. Not everybody has your best interest at heart. And there's just like different times I had to tell people, I said, look, I don't mind you telling me things. I'm so used to, so many people trying to block things from my life. I know how that feels, but it's a blessing when, universe guides somebody to come to me, and I tell them, I don't put it on here where everybody can see it. Even people don't even have to know you and try to block you, just because of that, that nasty energy that people carry. Is just like they feel like they're the only ones who can be happy. They're the only ones opening up for blessings, that they feel like they're the only ones who are entitled to it and nobody else. So I always tell people, hey, tell me on one-on-one. Don't tell me that in chat. Don't tell me that on the public forum. Don't do that, because it's like with me, I'll give people insight on different things to do. Or if I feel like it's safe, like if I'm going through like one of my Heyokas live chats, and I'm like, hey, if it's safe, because there'll be certain things they talk about, like, hey, don't, or I'll delete the message or something like that. And I say, hey, you know what you just left me, and I deleted, but we got to talk about that one-on-one, because there's a lot of things that's taking place in your life that you're the only one who's getting those visions, and that's for a reason. So it's just like a lot of different things that are, your truth is taking you to different heights into your life. And it's not, a lot of times we feel like we're being stagnant, we're being held back, but there are some things that we still haven't yet done. There are certain things that we allow ourselves to be in that fear-based, or they feel like, what, they're coming to that stage of blessings taking place, but there's still some more, vibes they have to go through. There's still some more experiences they have to go through, different things is taking place for you to prep and say, hey, This is a big shift coming, but you have to allow yourself to be fluid. Allow yourself to flow through those vibrations so it can take you to where you need to go. Because it's like this month has really been like doing a different shift. Like it's trying to maneuver you to where, is taking you different places. It's whatever is doing into your life is going in an unexpected direction you weren't prepared for. And that was what it was. It needed to be in that way, because it's just a lot of things, right now. Let me try to say this without. There's a lot of things that you can't see right now because there's a lot of people that's trying to tap in, and make sure that doesn't happen. You have to understand, the more you come up into your power and you're open to it, you start getting a lot of enemies, and there's some of them that you already know who they are, and there's some of them you don't. So universe is doing that. They're rejecting you from certain views into your life for your protection, because there's too many people that are trying to make sure that whatever you're working on or whatever is going on into your life for the better of you is not going to come to play. So you have to understand everything had a balance to it. If you rising up in the good and the powerful, there's some nasty folks out there that's up here rising in the darkness and hatred. And you got to do nothing with you. It's just like people projecting their own pain on others instead of them allowing themselves to get healed from it. But, in the long run, you just got to pray for them, because even though it's done to you, it's only going to hurt them. It's like when folks mess with your purpose, they ain't messing with you, they messing with God. And that God ain't somebody you want to piss off. And a lot of times you just got to stand out the way and allow it to happen. Sometimes they tell you, don't ever interrupt an enemy when it's making their mistake. Allow that mistake to come through. Only time that they're going to tell you to do that when it's something detrimental to your life, and that's going to happen. But, right now it is just like a lot of things is very intense, and everybody, losing and learning lessons. And, just make sure you on that upper hand. You don't want to be up and mixed up in that other stuff, and just allow yourself to pray for your enemies. So you have to understand, I'll say that a lot. You have to, because there's some people that are just like dead set on wanting to heal. They just want to make sure, like, I don't care if this is my last breath, I'm going to use it to make sure that person don't get where they deserve, because they don't deserve that. I need it, and they got that type of vibe. And it's just like, are you freaking serious? A lot of stuff, ignorance is bliss, and common sense ain't really that common. You have to really understand that. It will be one of them head shakers, like, oh my God. But you have to just understand that there are some people who are just dead set against that. But it's actually, because when you're going to get to a certain point in your life, when you're going to look back, you're going to appreciate what that enemy has brought to your life. You are, and a lot of times, it may not feel like it at times. It'll just be like, oh, can I just catch a charge for this one really quick? It's like, can I just snap on? Like, no, don't do that. Don't do that. And these are the different things that's like really, serving a purpose in your life. These are a lot of things that had to take place that has been lingering for so long in different, time lapse that, from different, past lives. These are things that we have not been able to find a resolution for. And you're actually doing it this time, and it's very intense because it's been carrying on. It's like a repeated offense, So these are the different things that is showing you. It only can hold you back when you're allowing it to hold you back. And these are the different things that your truth is really showing you. You had to go through these experiences. You had to forget who you are to remember what you're here for. We had to go through these trials and errors because there's so many people out there that feel like, the worst can happen to you and a lot of good things can't take place into what that, that traumatic situation is. A lot of times we don't understand, how can we make a positive outcome from a negative circumstance? You'd be amazed what people can do with that. You know what you're going through, what you're facing, and it's not easy. It's not. It wasn't never meant to be. But these are the things that show you where your power is, where if you're, you're motivated to be very determined and be very persistent into your life. A lot of times you got to add pressure to make sure you pressure, and at times it's hard because it was just like, I was about to make some videos for y'all a few days ago and I was like, the universe said, no, you need to sit on that. I said, but I told, it's okay. It's okay. If they're going to be there for you, if they're always there for you to watch your videos, they'll be there for this time. This is that time for you to take off for yourself. Because a lot of time, universe, even though they gave you a plan, there may be a change of plans. And they got to tell you, hey, this is that time for you to just be to yourself. Because especially, when that portal came open, they wanted you to be in solitude the best way you could. So I was just very selective. I had to keep folks at arm's reach, and it's not like I didn't want to be bothered with them, but I'm obeying what, universe and God tell me to do. So there's a lot of different things that's taking place into your life that, they really want you to be able to understand in the truth of the matter, because these are so many different things that's really teaching you about yourself, teaching you about different things in your life, because it's like, universe, ancestors, the past ones, the ancient ones, the tribal ones, they picked you for a reason. They knew there's something about you may not have yet discovered about yourself. And these are the things that's really showing you who you truly are through the midst of your storms. You become your own storm. They probably end up having a hurricane, something. And it's just not, no, I was like, let me take that back, because I know that's too soon. I just forgot about that daggone tornado that really hit people. And you see all these natural disasters that's taking place. Universe and Gaia is really working through some different places in the world where it's like a lot of intense natural disasters is taking place, like, and that's deja vu. That's kind of creepy. And I was telling people there's going to be a lot of natural disasters that's taking place because things are getting set up. They're just being set up. There is like a need to know basis, and right now we don't need to know what's going on, but we know something is very, very intense that's going on in the world. It's tough for us to be able to face our wounds. And they want you to own that. They want you to be able to understand these are the things that showed you where your power is. You're putting Truman into a warrior right now, and they want you to understand. We know. They always tell us, we know it's not easy for you. We see the suffering that you go through on a daily basis. And it's going to bring something to light for you weren't able to see, because there's a lot of things that's going to be that aha moment, but you had to go through that battle, emotional, mental, spiritual, whatever, financial, whatever. You going through a battle right now. And it just feels like, things just keep getting worse and worse and worse. So it's like a lot of things is falling out of our lives to put it all into place. So you have to remember that. So I hope you were able to resonate with the content of this video, y'all. I will be doing Heyoka chat support tonight at 8 o'clock Eastern time. It's like, what is that, Eastern Standard Time? Because it's like almost 4:30 here. So yeah, I'll be probably most likely putting a post out if I can remember, because right now, I'm doing this real late. This is my first video today. Usually I do mine early in the morning, but I've been doing a lot of different stuff today. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and be having support chat. It's going to be different than regular chat. It's just like different things, you may have experienced throughout the week leading up towards the 12/12/21 portal that you may have been dealing with, or, you're trying to find focus on staying productive and stuff like that. So basically it's just to help out, I'm going to go ahead and make sure I put a post out. So if there's anything that you choose that you want to talk about, or even during the videos that I put out, and I'll let you know, hey, I'm about to do chat, because I'm going to try to do it most likely from Monday and Friday, so I can put that out and just to be able to help people out. Because it's like, I know a lot of people are going through stuff, and it's just like, it's holidays. A lot of people don't like holidays. It's a painful reminder for a lot of things they're still trying to heal on. You may be going through financial struggle. You're going through your spiritual struggles, your healing struggles, all that stuff. So it's basically for us to all band together and find healthy, helpful solutions on how to be able to maintain. So, if there's different things that you may want to talk about in the topics, if you want me to make a video about it, or you want to even speak about it in chat, just drop me a comment in my videos, in the comment section, or even in my post when I'm gonna put it in there, and just so I can go ahead and highlight it and make sure I can talk about that as that well. And so thank you so much. The the count of the subscribers is going up rapidly, and I really do appreciate that. So thank y'all for the support. I would love to give a post notification shout out to Lisa McDevitt, Munai the philosopher, and Mighty Robs. Much love to you as well. Thank you for dropping by. If you are, drop me a line. I would love a chance to hear from you. I'll leave all my contact information in the description box below, as well as my link to my podcast as well. This is like the beginning of the week. It's like Manic Monday. So so I hope y'all able to have a blessed day, and because I know it's been really heavy for a lot of people. So I hope you are able to make it through Monday today. Well, but I'm sending some uplifting vibes towards y'all, just to keep you on balance. So, whatever you're trying to manifest into your life is going to come so much bigger and better than you ever expected, just because of the fact that you didn't give up. Even when you wanted to give up, you kept moving. You kept finding different ways. Even if you were, like aggravated or pissed off or whatever, you still kept going. So that's like big ups to you. So it's your blessings is really going to be way better than you ever expected, and come sooner than you predicted it. And even through social distancing, make sure you give out love, light, positivity, words, vibes, frequencies. You just never know. All those things really take somebody a long way. And you'll see me on my next video. Much love to you. Peace.